Hey everybody, it's me from the future, here to welcome you to this video. Today you're gonna see how much I can crochet during my midterms week, except I only had to go to school for 2 days. So I kind of clickbaited you, and it's just how much can I crochet while sitting at home bed rotting all week. But I'll let you guys enjoy that. So the first project that we're working on is these little like fingerless gloves. I need to put on a like a ribbing up here and like a little thumb thing. I think there's a little thumb thing. I actually haven't finished the tutorial, but I think there is one. So that should be, this one's almost, I'm working on the ribbing for this one too. So that should be the first thing I get done. If I don't get it done tonight, there's something wrong with me. There's no reason for me not to get it done, because like, what else am I doing? I'm not studying for my midterms. Why would I do that? I don't have a real midterm tomorrow. I just have to go in and do extra studying for math team. So like, the midterms after tomorrow are none of my business right now. You know what I mean? Like, I might have 2 midterms on Wednesday, but that's not my problem. It is 12:30, but I'm true to my word, and I finished the gloves. So yes, they look really cute. It is time for bed though. I did start my next pair so I can work on them during my math team notes tomorrow. So yeah, but you know, I did 0 midterm studying. I knew that was gonna happen, so it's great. My friend was messaging me the whole time about how she was being so productive with midterms, and I'm like, oh my goodness, me too. I don't know, maybe I have an art midterm or something. I just crochet in there all the time. Yeah, I'll probably give these to my mom. These seem like something my mom would like. I might try to block them. I don't know why I would do that, but I feel like, I'm getting the vibe that maybe I should try to block them. But don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure yet. It is now 2 days later, and I'm watching 28 Days Later. I don't remember if I showed you these, but I finished these gloves, and then I brought them into school to show everybody, and then I threw them at one of my teachers, and so he threw them back at me, and then they landed in a pile of chalk. So now this one has like red all over it, and so I might have to wash them. I finished my finals today. Yes, that's why I haven't done much. I haven't done much because this and this, all I've gotten done this week. To be fair, they do take longer than you would think, because the ribbing, I don't know what it is about the ribbing, but it just takes forever. It doesn't feel like it takes forever, but then you actually do it and it does take forever. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's going quick, but then you realize it's been like an hour and a half and you're still not done with the cuff. That might be a little bit dramatic, but that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I think I'm gonna try to make heart ones next, because, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay, so I just finished that movie, and throughout the whole movie, I only made 1 square. So yeah, I got, my legs got tired of like sitting crisscross applesauce, so I just decided to lay down. And when I laid down, I wasn't feeling like crocheting anymore. But yeah, these are cute. I'm gonna make these gloves, and then if they like fit nice, I'll make one that's like a white heart with red, because I have a lot more red than I have white. So yeah. Okay, I was a little nervous that they wouldn't be cute, right? I was scared. I was like, oh no, they're gonna be too small. I put the ribbing on. Look at how gorgeous that is. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's so cute. It's perfect, right? You see the vision? But yeah, so I have to work in an hour. I have to go to the snack shack and, I don't know, fry up some burgers or something. So my hope is to finish the bottom ribbing on this before I leave. I've been very unproductive today. It's like 5 o'clock right now, p.m. I didn't wake up till like noon, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna go try and work on that and hopefully finish the gloves tonight. I have been so unproductive this week. If it would have been a week where I was just doing normal school, I would have had like 12 of these done by now. I crochet nonstop at school. I don't know why. Like, I figure I would be more productive without school, because then I can just like log in, you know? But I've been locked into my TikTok feed. That's what I've been locked into. It's not good. Okay, I just got called in early because one of the girls that was supposed to be working right now bailed. So this is how much I have left. Or no, it's how much I have done. Same thing. I gotta run. I just got home. My shift went well, but I'm definitely ready to go take a shower because I feel like I crawled out of the popcorn machine. So yeah, then I'm gonna find a movie and get back to crocheting.
Last night I fell asleep watching this movie called Butt Boy, which my friend watched like last year and told me it was awful, but then she explained the premise of it and it sounded hilarious, so I really wanted to watch it. And honestly, I think I got about halfway through before I fell asleep, and it was really fucking funny. Like, you would just stare at things and then suddenly they would disappear, and we just know that they're up his butt, you know what I mean? Anyways, I also fell asleep like weaving in my ends, so I'm gonna finish that, rewind the movie to wherever I left off and finish that, and then scroll through Pinterest and find a new project to work on. Sounds good? Sound good.
I don't remember how much I've shown you guys, so like here are the hard gloves because I finished them, and then I watched Thumbelina. I wanted to rewatch that. I think I also watched that one movie with Timothy Chalamet and the Peach. Call Me by Your Name. Was it Call Me by Your Name? I don't know. Anyways, I made this really cute bag. I even put like beads on the end of it. That part doesn't look that good, so we can just pretend it's not there. It does cinch, but like it's a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't want to do it, and it doesn't want to, like once it's there, it doesn't want to uncinch. I did slip stitch. I did a slip stitch strap, so it wouldn't like stretch a bunch. But the way I sewed it on is really ugly, so we just gotta ignore that. Oh, the bottom of it looks so cool, but let me tell you, this pattern, so difficult to follow. Like, it was written so poorly. Like, no offense to whoever, like, writing patterns is difficult, I get that, but like, it was just like a paragraph of text for each row, like not broken up into bits at all, and then also, like, it wouldn't say everything you needed to do, so it would be like, yeah, and then just start and do whatever, and it's like, but it doesn't tell you where to start from, you know what I mean? So I remember I had to redo this white row right here like 4 times, because initially what it told me to do was even wrong. So it was like, yeah, do the first part and then skip 3 stitches, and then, but for the rest of it, you'll only skip 2, and I'm like, okay, so that doesn't seem right, and then so when I got to the end, I had to tear it all out, because I didn't have enough stitches left as I needed to, and it was because that one at the beginning. But yeah, so now I need to figure out what to make next. Oh, also, there was so many ends on this thing. Like, insane. Yes, I did keep them in a pile just to prove my point. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. Mission success. I'm gonna go make more things now. I decided to work on this thing I was working on last week. It's this like big old, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like it's sort of like a cardigan except more whimsical. I don't remember what it's called at all. I'll link the tutorial that I had if I remember, but I made a whole video over it last week, and then I just scrapped it because I was like, I kept forgetting about it. So I was like, well, there's nothing coherent here. So I gave up, but I figure, hey, it's like almost 2 in the morning right now. If I start a project, I'm gonna want to finish it, but then I'm gonna be disappointed that I fall asleep before I finish it. So I'm just gonna work on this thing because all I need is a few rows of brown and then it's done. Well, I mean, I have to steam block it because it's kind of a little funky in the way that it lays, so it could be a little bit flowier. And also, I can't model it, I don't think, because it's entirely too small for me. The armholes, they are big enough, but maybe if I block it, I don't think so though. I don't think so. I'm probably gonna give it to my mom. But oh my goodness, let me tell you about this green yarn, right? This green yarn gave me so much trouble. I'm just remembering because I'm getting that feeling back in my hand now. So my local Walmart is a little bit sketchy in its yarn, so like I feel like it probably isn't their fault that this happened. It probably has more to do with Red Heart, but like I have never had this issue with Red Heart other than me buying it from there. So really, who knows? Anyways, so you know when you pet like a greasy dog and it leaves that residuey gross feeling on your fingers? Well, working with this yarn is giving me that, except without like the pilling, like the greasy pilling off of my fingers, you know what I mean? And so I'm just getting that greasy feel, and I think I'm remembering why I stopped now. I can't remember if at the beginning of this video I showed you guys the green and brown gloves that I made, but that was with my scrap yarn from this. Yeah. Oh, and then I used this brown, which might have been a bad idea because I didn't finish this first, so I might have to go to the store and grab more brown. But at least the brown isn't the gross one, because buying more of that would be tragic. So I do want to shy away from getting yarn from my local Walmart because of issues like that. Like, I found the backing of a Band-Aid in one of my fuzzy yarns there one time. Not good. Like you know how there's like the wax paper on the back of the Band-Aid so that the adhesive doesn't get stuck to the packaging? That was in my yarn. It's crazy, and I'm rambling right now, and I know it, but it's 2 in the morning, and I'm a little bit tired, and if my brain doesn't keep going, it's just gonna stop. So I'm gonna go watch YouTube now. I was terribly unproductive today, and I finished the round on that thing, and then I spent many hours watching movies and trying to figure out the next thing I was gonna crochet, and then I made this thing, which I didn't weave in the ends on, which it's supposed to be like one of the heart things, and then it has like the things, but the top doesn't look like a heart. I think this needs some good starching, because it's like, I don't know, I gotta figure out how to starch stuff apparently, because I think that's the only thing that could fix that. And then these, I made 2 of these, just circle ones, and then I'm almost done with this one. I just need to do the petals and stuff. Sorry if I'm unenergetic, it's 2:30 in the morning, but yeah, I'm finishing Baby Driver right now. I've watched it before, had to watch it again, it's iconic. But yeah, these things, I feel like I could get away without starching these ones, but depending on how starching this one goes, you know, we'll see. But that won't get done probably anytime soon. I got stuff to do tomorrow, but yeah, to be continued. It's time for a little recap of what we crocheted this week. And honestly, I have everything in a big pile on my bed right now, except for like that thing. And like, it's kind of crazy how little I made this week. You know, like I figured I'd make a lot. Like a few weeks ago, I crocheted like 8 hats one week. And then the next week I made like 20 bandanas. Like I just go ham. But I think my issue was I didn't have school this week. I feel like I crochet so much at school, you know, like I crochet during my math block because it's in the morning, and so if I'm crocheting, I'm not falling asleep. And like I crochet during my art block because that's like the whole thing, is I'm just crocheting in there, like it's independent. And then I crochet during my study halls because I got nothing to do, so I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But anyways, let's get into it. First thing I made this week, these gloves. These gloves, they've been through it, okay? I brought them to school the day after I made them. Me and my teacher were throwing them at each other. It's the thing we do, right? And he throws it, and it lands, this one slides directly into a pile of chalk, because my friend was using the chalkboard, and then like, it just slid right into the red chalk, and it was devastating. Then we have these ones. I wore these, I don't remember where I wore them to. I just remember I wore them out. They're really nice. I like to wear them. Then I have these ones. These ones might be my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. They're a little snug, but I kind of like that. It's like a little hug for my hands. You know, like, ooh. I don't know if red's my color, but like I like it. Maybe I'll wear them to school tomorrow. Who knows? I like to bring my stuff to school and like brag and stuff, because like what other high schooler at my little itty bitty school is crocheting? I don't know. But then I have this bag. Ooh, need the strings. this bag. It's a little drawstring, super cute. It'd be cuter if you could see it. Oh, maybe not like that. Maybe not like that. Maybe like this. Yeah, it's cuter like that, but you know, you can't see it. You can't see it when I do that, so we gotta hold it up. Super cute. It has the little flower thing on the bottom. I want to make like a blanket or something with this so bad, but I kind of hate making granny square blankets and stuff now because I made 3 of them like back to back at the beginning of the school year, and so now I like hate it. And I messed up my hair putting that bag over my head. I shouldn't have done that. Oh god. But we have the strings, which have the beads, which we must ignore because I'm not sure how I feel about them still. And I really like the strap. I think it looks cool. It's like slip stitched, and I like it. Then we have these guys. I never weaved in the ends for this one. Actually, I literally just weaved in the ends for the rest of them, but this is the heart one that turned out kind of wonky. I don't really think I want to get into like starching and stuff, so I'll probably just take it out and make it like these ones because the heart's not that special anyways. All right, it can go back there. Then we got this guy, which they're all kind of squished because I'm holding them weird, but you know, we got 2 of the pink ones and 1 of the blue ones, and it's just so cute because then I can stack them like a little totem pole and drop them. Then there's this big guy. Okay, I mean, I only did the brown this week, but like I think I should just show him off because like he's really been nowhere at full scale. Like I think I did a few TikToks like just like crocheting, and then that just so happened to be the thing I was crocheting, but like this guy's a big one, you know? He's big. I think I'm gonna give this to my mom. You know, this matches the first gloves that I made, and so I think I might just like, I'll wash them because of that like weird feeling that the yarn had, remember? I'll wash them, but I'm definitely probably gonna give them to my mom or like my aunt or something, but probably my mom. I need to give something to my mom. You know, she's my mom. So I think my mom would really appreciate it. She's always talking about how she loves getting like crocheted things, so I figure I'll do this. Like for Christmas, I made her a hat, except it was like, it looked like the hello worm, or the hello worm from the Labyrinth, you know, David Bowie, Goblin King. My mom is in love with that man. I think that's essentially it for what I crocheted this week, which is kind of sad, but honorable mention number 1, this guy that I'm holding backwards. This guy, this is a bandana that I made with like one of Passionate Kelsey's tutorials. I made a whole bunch of these a few weeks ago, but it was just while I was out and about yesterday with my friend, and it's like I just made it while we were in the car, you know? So yeah, super cute. I actually really like the way this one worked out. The colors are so cute. I love it. Honorable mention number 2, this guy. It's like a weird little bumpy scarf situation. I just came up with it because I saw something on Pinterest. I literally started this like a half an hour ago probably, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably finish this thing. And so I decided I'm finishing it. Yeah, it's like gonna be a scarf. Did I say that? It's gonna be a scarf. I think it would be cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't really wear scarves, but like, I live in Maine. Plenty of people want scarves, you know, especially because today it snowed like 11 inches or something. I don't know. I didn't actually go outside and measure, but it was supposed to snow that much. That doesn't mean it did though, so don't take me at my word for that one. But I just think it's kind of cute. I got my inspiration for it from Me Before You because I watched that this morning. She has this red scarf, and I was immediately like, oh my god, I want to crochet that. Like, that's gorgeous. I think her scarf has tassels. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that with this. I don't know. It might be too much with the baubles. I guess I'll decide once it's like, you know, bigger than this. So we'll get there. You know, when I hold everything like this, it looks like I made a lot more.